Hello everybody, this is Paradoxy890 here, and today I'm doing another Redstone tutorial. I mean, no one has really asked for it, but I just thought that this might come in handy for all you Minecrafters who like farming in Redstone. Well, basically what you want to do is get these materials I have, redstone, obviously, redstone repeater, button, dispenser, some water buckets, dirt, and some, well, whatever building block of your choice. Then you obviously want seeds and hoe and more buckets of water. You don't just need one unless you really plan on making it that small. Oh wait, you might also want an item hopper and some chests. Now, you're just going to have to find out how many blocks this is on your own because I'm not going to measure it out and do it in survival. So what you want to do is make 7 blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then have some dirt right here in a 3 by 7. I was just saying by 3, I don't know. But you want to have this 2 blocks high. And on this side you want it to be 2 blocks on each. And get rid of this. Because what's going to be here is the water's flowing so that all of this land right here is fertile and not, well, it speeds up the process if it's fertile. So then you want to go up another block. And, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this could be for however as long as you want it to be. It doesn't need to necessarily be only a couple of sections, but I'm going to make it 3 sections. However, it has to be 7 blocks or so, because if it's not, then the water won't run all the way to the end. And you will probably stumble across multiple problems, just solve them. It won't take long. Alright, I'm going to put this back in here because I'm going to grab glowstone. Just so that if we ever have it... Crap, how am I going there? If we ever have it so that their mobs can spawn, then we obviously... well, we wouldn't want that at all. Because we wouldn't want the mobs spawning back in here. So we do that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, first off, let's see if this flows all the way down. Now, as you can see there, it does. So, and so what we want to do, so we'll just make it, crap. We'll just make it this long for now. And with the glowstone being back in there, it should light it up enough so that mobs don't spawn. Now what we want to do is cover the water, not because it's hideous, but because, well, it will interfere. Okay, we don't want that. And I know there's that. I didn't really think about this before, but it should be okay. And if so, actually, that should be okay. Now you want to put 3 dispensers right here, and make sure that this is an appropriate block length. That seems to be pretty good right there, although we kind of want to match it up on each side. So then you have these dispensers. You want to put 1 bucket of water in each. Only 1, because if you put more than 1, it won't work. Well, like, it'll work, but it doesn't make sense to waste all your iron and time on making all those. So what we want to do now is build a little platform like that and put 3 dispensers. Well, not repeaters. You could also put redstone there. It doesn't really matter whatever you do. And just make a little path down helps if you put like a little dispenser, I mean, why do I keep saying dispenser? Repeater there. It doesn't really matter how many you use, just as long as the signal catches its strength. And you want to put a button down right there. And cover it all up if you really want to. It doesn't really matter. Unless you're that protective, but it really shouldn't take that long to build this. So, and then we'll leave it like this. So that's a little bit of a gap. I'm going to put this up one on this, and we'll put a little bit of glowstone right there so that mobs don't spawn. And it always kind of looks nice if you completely cover this up, because no one really wants to see that. So we'll put some glowstone in the ends right there. And there you go. So now is the easy part. First, what you want to do is set up item hoppers and a chest down here. So the chest is right there, and that if you crouch and right click, it will put the hopper so that it goes into the chest. If you just right click, it'll open the chest. So, and then you want to branch these hoppers to go into the middle one. Obviously, you might want to do something like that so that only those go in there. And well, that might be a problem. Obviously, you can do whatever in yours, but now if we hoe all of these pieces of dirt or grass, whatever happens, then as you see, they'll become fertile. And once all of them are hoed down, you can use whatever type of seed crop other than pumpkins and melons, because that just doesn't work. Don't jump on that either. But you plant all of them and just kind of wait for them to grow. I'm not going to wait for them to grow. In fact, I'm going to use some bone meal. Not on all of them, that'll take way too long. But say you have a lot of wheat grown and you need bread fast for some reason. I don't know why. Or maybe you want to make a nice lovely cake or cookies or something. Well, say you're in an emergency. This is your wheat farm. You want to press this button, and as you can see, it'll do this. Yeah, that will be a problem. But all of the wheat and all the seeds go down to the hoppers, which, if they're not activated by Redstone anyway, they will collect them and not shoot them back out. And so, whenever they get here, they go into the chest. As you can see, we are still gathering all of these. I'll just click those in there. And then, you can take the wheat and use it for whatever purpose. To stop the water, you just press the button again, because that's how these new dispensers work and stuff. And there you have it. Nice automated farm. Obviously not really planned out great because of this little area, but once you play around with it, it will work pretty good. It is really good for survival, single player worlds and multiplayer, depending on who you like to play with, family members, etc., etc. So leave a like to